All right. Hello, hello. Welcome to a brand new episode of You Have a Collect Call From. See where are we at today? What's up? Let's see what's up. Pima County has better stickers. Let's see. Good evening. What's up, Raven? Is it starting over or just jumped in? Here checking in for duty or duty. ¿Cómo estás, James? What up, Joey? Wake up. Hey, Cherish. ¿Qué pasa if you will? See, we got Jessica. Oh, yeah. Let's see. What's up? What's up, Harry? How's everybody doing today? Court should be in session in the next few minutes. In a minute, hopefully, if they're running things on in a timely fashion. But if you guys been here the last few days, things haven't been starting up on a regular, if you will. So they start court whenever they want to, if you will. And that's where we at right now. And how y'all get access to this? Laughing out loud. Google, my friend, Google. And I've said enough. I've said enough. I'm excellent. Thank you, James. Hey, hopefully everybody's doing good today. Hopefully you guys got a carton of eggs in your refrigerator. Because I do. Thanks to you guys. Highly appreciate it. Good looking on the eggs, if you will. Wake up, wake up. Get them huevos ready. What up, Taurus? Welcome back. Let's see, gotta make sure
So, Felix Bernal,
Oh, there it is. In court is in session.
Sorry, say what's your last name?
What's your last name?
Orlando Alfredo Felix Bernal.
Oh,
Your Honor.
all right, Mr. Bernal.
And don't ask me if this is real, if it's happening right now. I can't hear because you're talking.
Warrants. It looks like out of Nogales and out of Santan. The one out of Santan is a charge of theft by control from 2022, and this warrant was a warrant for failure to pay or comply with court orders that was issued in 2024. And then the one out of Nogales is for assault from October 6th of 2024.
That's gonna be Connecticut.
I've been in jail, Your Honor, and I got released today on pretrial services. So I've been in jail, so I was not able to show up back to court. And then my fine in Chandler, I was not, well, I lost my job, and then I came to jail too. So it's been a couple months since I've been away. But I got released today on pretrial services to go fix my affairs and stuff, and I got to go to rehab after this also.
So you were released to pretrial services like on felonies?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, I was released today.
And do you have a residence?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Man, he sounds very polite, like a polite gentleman.
Where are you living?
I'm living. I live in Nogales, the same address, but I got a address here in Tucson. I had a pretrial here in Tucson.
Where are you gonna live in Tucson?
It's gonna be. I don't.
Is it like a residential place that pretrial set you up with?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know what the name of it is?
No. They released me on my own requirements, so I gotta go to DES and get access, and then find a halfway house, a rehab. So yeah, that's why I was released today. So I gotta go to DES tomorrow, or that was the plan, to go to DES tomorrow and put myself in an inpatient treatment. That was one of the conditions for me to.
Okay.
You ain't going.
I got like $65. I could give up like $20 on Chandler on my fine, but that's all I had to my name until I started working again and stuff.
So the important thing is just that you're going to need to get in contact with both of these courts to do whatever you need to do so that you don't end up with warrant.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Well, I will order that you be released on your promise to appear in those courts. So, it looks like I don't have Nogales Municipal. You know what? I'm going to look up Nogales's phone number and see if I can find it really quick.
520734.
For the court?
Yeah.
Oh, here. Never mind. It's on here, actually. It's
Yes.
520-287-6571. I'm going to put that on your paperwork so you have it.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
What up? What up? How's everybody doing today? What up, Damo? Haven't got in.
Is
I've
this
been working a
April
lot.
29th date that's on the Nogales
You got
paperwork?
65.
Will that
You guys more
actually
than
be a
me?
hearing date for him? It should be?
Because I gotta go to.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna get paperwork on the Nogales one with a court date of April 29th at 9:00 in the morning. But like I said, their phone number is going to be on your paperwork. So call them and make sure that that's accurate, or if you need to move it, that you move it. Okay.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
And then on the Santan, the Chandler one, that date is April 28th at 9:00 in the morning. And let me put their phone number down here for you too.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much.
Man, such a polite young
I don't have to show
fella.
up on the file just to set up payments. You think I could do it over the phone? Because I might be in rehab or I don't know how.
Yep, no idea. That's why you need to just call them.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
This one they should be running at least an hour, and then we got another hour at Maricopa. Maricopa starts at 8 p.m. So
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
we'll be here for a good at least
You're
an
welcome. All
hour
right,
and
you're
30
gonna
minutes.
You're gonna get all of that paperwork. Make sure you call both of those courts and see what you need to do. Okay.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
back.
thank you so much, Kay. God
You're
bless you.
welcome. You're
Hey.
excused. Good luck.
For anybody's
Thanks, ma'am.
having dinner right now, don't forget to eat your vegetables. All right, and chew, and chew. Yeah, what's up with this vato wearing a mask? What do you
Hey, sir,
guys
can I
think
get
this
your
guy
full name?
did?
Victor Rafael Lopez.
He doesn't
Mr.
want us to
Lopez,
see
I'm
his
seeing you
face.
this evening because you have a warrant out of Tucson City Court. This is for a shoplifting charge from August 22nd of 2024. I know that you're in custody already on a couple of other felony matters, a probation matter, and another case. I'm not seeing you on those this evening. I'm just seeing you because of this warrant in Tucson City Court. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order that you be released as to this charge. You're going to be still held on those other felony matters. If you were released at some point or when you're released, I'm ordering that you have no contact with any victim. You don't return to any incident location. I will appoint the city public defender's office to represent you. And if you're still in custody, you'll have what's called a non-transport review on June 6th at 9:00 in the morning. If you are out of custody by that date, you need to make sure that you get to Tucson City Court or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand? All right, sir. That's all. You're excused.
Everybody's going home today. If you want, what's up? Let's see who else is in here. We got Cody, we got Stevie, we got Faith. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got 808. Who else is up in the casa?
Hey, sir. Can I get your full name?
Walter John Belcher.
All right, Mr. Belcher. I know I just saw you yesterday evening and held you on a new charge. There's also, I'm seeing you this evening because there was a charge from March 12th of 2025 for charges of possession of narcotic drug for sale, possession of a dangerous drug for sale, and possession of drug paraphernalia. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to an attorney. I am going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you, and you've got counsel seated next to you for today's hearing. The state is recommending a $50,000 bond.
I'm nodding out like these people that be going to court.
What is, I'll hear from defense.
He has lived in Tucson for 13 years and has ties to the community. He's also 73 years old, and the jail isn't a good environment for an elderly person. I'd ask that you set the bond at $20,000.
20,000. Hey, thank you, proud XG owner. 73.
Right, we'll make it a $20,000 bond. It'll be cash or secured, released to pretrial services if that bond is posted. Monitoring or treatment is directed by pretrial. No alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or weapons. Preliminary hearing date is scheduled for April 24th.
Australia?
All right, sir, that's all. You're excused.
Yeah, what's up? Send me some kangaroo videos. Some kangaroo boxing. I heard they be chunking them. Is this live? Why is he doing crimes if he can't sit in jail? Como? 20,000? 20,000? So tell him not to break the law. Why you trapping abuelito? I fight kangaroos. Hey, those fools be buff. I've been seeing they be like doing like they be doing the burpees. They be doing the one hand push ups.
Counsel, I was wondering if you want to waive Mr. Chapman's presence. He refused to come to court.
London.
He's being held already on some bonds.
Hey, Nicola, mind the gap. Mind the gap if you will.
$15,250 in bonds on other cases.
Is sending me.
Did you want to waive his presence, or do you want me to continue to tomorrow morning?
Your Honor, did you say that he's previously been continued?
No, this is the first time.
Work.
In that case, I'd ask that we continue to the morning because it doesn't sound like he's going to be released anyways.
Right. All right, no problem. Go ahead and continue.
Hey, which ones are those other ones that look like kangaroos? Is that not a what? Is not a? Is it a what? Is it a? What are the other ones that look like kangaroos? I choose a bear. She gators a bear. I eat a piece of your arm.
Hey, sir, can I get your
a wallaby? Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
Burnley Fulton.
Hello, what's up, Melissa? I love James' crowd work. Wallaby, a wallaby. Sheesh, I've never seen a wallaby or a kangaroo. Hell yeah, hey, kangaroos, they will mess you up. Whew, they'll grab you and kick you with those big ass legs. They'll knock you into next week. They're gonna send you down under for reals.
No.
They're gonna send you 6 feet deep. You know, baby kangaroos. They are Joey's. Yup. What up, James? Hey, what's up? How's it going?
There's no conditions
really?
of release.
Hell yeah. Do they all? You see, I'm terrified of kangaroos, and I'm mouse. You're what do you call it? Australian, right? Yeah, Aussie, if you will, man. That one almost gave me a trying to say that word.
Could we put Mr. Fulton aside for a minute?
I almost got that pata dukes. Almost had a small seizure right there trying to say Aussie. Hello? They also drown dogs in the land down under.
Hey, sir, can I get your full name?
If you will.
Andrew Loud.
What's up from Australia?
Mr. Loud, I am seeing you this evening on a charge of assault. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Give me just a moment to look at your paperwork.
Still have you down under the dirt. What do they all have different? So different color clothes means different security levels. So I'm assuming the whites, they're probably like the lowest. Orange, they're probably like they're somewhere up there. They're somewhere on the food chain. They're higher in the food chain, if you will. A little bit more dangerous. Might have a shank or two in the prison wallet, if you catch my drift. Wink, wink. Let me see. Plead the fifth, Cody. You know, they broke the seal. Their seal has been tampered with, if you will. They might have some prison paperwork in there. Their court documents, if you will. You're back on. What up, Nicole B on AIM, if you will. Yeah, you're back on live finally. I need a little break, you know what I'm saying? But I'm back. Easy cherry pop. Oh yeah. Not that way. We can't hear the oh no. Oh, pobre. You can't hear the chord? Okay, let me fix you up really quick. So my apologies for messing up your TikTok experience here. Let me fix you up right quick here. Let me see. I got something special for you right there. Let me see. Toma. Took care of that. They won't have that problem no more. But they can't hear the chord. As a matter of fact, they're not gonna be able to hear this stream or me. Damn, James, you're cold, James. You're one cold piece. You used to be different, James, when you had 50
Sir,
people.
given the fact that you're also pending a recent domestic violence charges involving the same alleged victim, I'm going to order that you be held on a $500 cash or secured bond and that you have no contact of any kind with Miss Williams. So if you were to post that bond, I'm ordering that you not return to any shared residence. If you do have personal belongings at the residence, I will put in my order that you can return one time with a law enforcement escort to collect your personal belongings. So you would take my order to the nearest police station, and they will go with you to get your things. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Ordering that you commit no further acts of domestic violence. And
you got the stickers? Oh, hell yeah, for sure.
I'm going to appoint an attorney for you in Marana. That will be Janet Altschuler. And you're going to have a hearing on April 16th at noon. If you're in custody, that will be by video. If you are out of custody, you need to get to that hearing. That's just in 2 days. Or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand all of that, sir?
He needs rehab.
All right, you're excused.
Monica M., the judge needs to teach that snooty judge.
Shelby.
Let me see. What are you doing, James?
Yeah, go back
if
up.
you will. I don't know. I was helping somebody out. They said they couldn't hear, so I helped them hear a little bit clearer. You know, it was gonna be nice and quiet where they were gonna go, if you will. Bro has
Right, and then just so the jail knows, after Mr. Shelby, I can take Mr. Fulton whenever you're ready.
You know, I don't want to ruin your
Hi, sir.
experience.
Can I get your full name, please?
Shelby.
Mr. Shelby, I am seeing you this evening on a couple of different matters. It looks like you've got warrants.
If anybody wants to watch it in peace and quiet, without me speaking,
one out of Oro Valley.
I got a stream.
Drug paraphernalia from January 5th of 2024, and then a failure to appear there. And then you've got 2 warrants out of Tucson City Court, one for domestic violence assault and disorderly conduct from December 23rd of 2023, and drug paraphernalia criminal trespass from April 11th of 2023.
Yeah, there's some people that
you
don't
do have
like
the right
it.
to remain silent.
And it's
Anything
fine.
you say can and will be used against you. Let's see.
But for those of you that don't like the commentary, I got a stream specifically for you guys with no commentary on YT at Collect Call From.
Be held on a $500 cash or secured bond.
Where do you find these MCO?
I will
these
appoint
This is actually Pima County.
Richard Glenn to represent you
I get lonely on
Oro
YouTube
Valley. Order that you possess or consume no alcohol or illegal drugs.
Maricopa is going to start at 8. So once that clock hits 8,
on April 16th at 10:30 in the morning. If you're still in custody, that'll be a video hearing. If you're out of custody, you need to get to Oro Valley on that date, or a warrant will issue for your arrest.
You don't even talk that much. People more.
And then as to the Tucson City Court matters, I'm going to order that you also be held on a $500 cash or secured bond. No contact with any alleged victims.
You see, you guys, the
City
ones that
public
like to hear me
defender
talk,
is appointed.
I like you guys.
If you're in custody, you'll have a video review on April 22nd at 1:45. If you were to post your bonds, you would need to get to Tucson City Court.
No, well, I got 2 streams on
May
YT.
13th at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, 3. Sorry, I got 3.
Issue for your arrest. Do you understand all of that, sir? All right, thank you. You're excused.
I got 3. I got a vertical one. I got the vertical one and one of the regular ones. You can hear me. There's a third one that I'm not commenting on that one. That one has 4 people watching. The one you could hear me has 9 people. So I try to cater to everybody, because I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I fully understand that. But I'm not holding anybody here hostage, if you will. Are they? Let me see. Are they all getting done for? Hey, most of them.
All right, Mr. Fulton.
Welcome, Nicola.
Got your paperwork. You're charged with domestic violence assault. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
You know what? Hey, like I always say, I don't like drama. Like, I'm not here for drama. If you want to be here, cool. If you don't want to be, then either you help yourself out or I could help you out. But there's no need to be in no abusive relationship, if you will.
Pretrial Services was able to speak with the alleged victim.
This is Pima County.
It's your stepbrother, Dakota?
No.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. He does not object to your release from custody and said that you can return to your shared residence. I am going to order that you be released on your promise to appear in court. I'm ordering that you commit no further acts of domestic violence. And you're going to need to be in Pima County Justice Court on April 24th at 10:30 in the morning. You're going to get paperwork with that information on it. Just make sure you get to that hearing, okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
What up,
Right.
Jewel?
Excused.
So it's 3 a.m. in the UK. What time is it in Australia right now? Hey, what up, Bill? How's it going? Hey, Dinky D. Is that a kangaroo? What the what? What a coincidence. We were just talking about kangaroos. And welcome to You Have a Collect Call From. Let me see. What did he do? He put his paws on his brother. It's damn. You're living in the future already. It's already noon over there. It's a kangaroo.
Hi, sir. Can I get your full name, please?
It's Tuesday.
Mr. Snyder, I am seeing you this evening on a charge of disorderly conduct. It's a domestic violence offense. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Give me just a moment to look at your paperwork here.
Damn, hey, anybody could get it in Pima County. Proceed with caution. Hey, in Pima County, you're going to get 3 things for sure. You're going to get a DV'd, you're going to get shoplifted at Circle K, Target, and Walmart, and you might catch a DUI, aggravated DUI, and there's another DUI that I just heard about today that I totally forgot what it was. Let me see, not the Paws. He's an old man. What that's right, Tita. These young whippersnappers. Man, I wonder who he put hands on. Was it his old viejita, abuelita?
So, sir, if I were to release you tonight, would you have somewhere else to go other than back to your residence with your wife?
Oh, he put
ma'am.
He put his hands on
She's
Mildred.
my wife of 35 years. I've never had problems like this before with her. This is something that I am completely unknown about. I am going to be 87 years old.
87.
I had an argument with my wife. I yelled at her. I slammed the phone down. And she got very angry at me and called the police up.
Well,
I don't know.
He slammed the phone.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. My concern, sir, is the fact that you're also pending you were arrested just recently on the same charge, right?
Damn,
another
he got
domestic
priors?
violence offense.
Yep.
Right.
I live for the commentary rights, Andre.
Sorry, I don't want you to say too much because everything you're saying is being recorded, and I don't want you to say anything that could incriminate yourself. But I don't want to necessarily keep you in custody, but I'm concerned about you going back home and this continuing.
He probably had one of these phones with the big buttons. Damn, James, you still got a house phone? He grabbed the phone. He was like, bah, bah. Toma, Mildred. Why'd you make me break the phone for? Straight went Hulk Hogan.
I agree, sir, but do you have any other family members that you could go stay with?
Damn, he let the phone have it. The phone didn't do nothing. The big old landline.
You know,
the phone's all jacked up. Can't even use it anymore.
I didn't want to argue with her.
Well, let me just tell you, sir, what she told pretrial services. She says that
the jitterbug.
that you're welcome to return home, that she wants to have contact with you, but that she was nervous about you being released tonight because you were very angry. And so I want to make sure that if you go back home with her, that it's going to be calm and there are going to be no more incidents.
Oh, hell no. Graps is going to be all heated up. He just hit county jail. Saying.
And it's going to kill me. I love my wife.
You are extreme. That's right.
I got angry. I got upset.
Right.
All
right.
Don't talk about your case, okay? It's being recorded, so don't talk about your case.
All
Too
right,
late.
Mr. Snyder, I'm
We
going to
heard him.
order that you be released on your promise to appear in court. I'm ordering that you
What
commit
up,
no
Teresa?
further acts of domestic violence. You
Was
need to
you
keep everything
alive
calm at
or
home.
on YouTube?
Okay?
Yes.
I'm
All
alive.
right, and then you're going to need to be in Marana City Court on May 14th at 10 o'clock in the morning. You will get paperwork with that information on it. All right, sir? All right, you're
All right,
excused.
so to answer your question, I'm alive. Yes, I'm alive, and I am on YouTube. So I'm answering both of your questions. Hopefully that clears that up. I am alive. I was alive earlier today, yeah, and I was on YouTube earlier too. Hey, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciating prayers for Gramps. 87 and going to court. It's crazy. Hey, it's never too late to, get a criminal record, if you will. I'm back, if you will. That's
Can I
right.
get your full name, please?
Lorena Michelle Leon.
I followed you.
Ms.
on
Leon,
YouTube.
I am
Thank
seeing you this evening on some new charges of domestic violence, assault, and disorderly conduct. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. I am going to enter pleas of not guilty for you at this time and advise you that you're ordered to appear at all of your hearings. If you miss your hearings, they can go forward in your absence. Warrants can issue for your arrest. And if you're convicted at a trial and you can't be sentenced within 90 days of the conviction, you could lose your right to a direct appeal.
Can I ask her for
I
it?
understand.
Yeah,
Understand
could
that
add
we
her.
have the alleged victim on the line and that he wishes to be heard. Mr. Gonzalez, are you
Ooh,
there?
What is he gonna say?
Yes, I am.
All right. And what would you like me to know, sir?
Working, God, that's right.
I want to say that I do know that this is the second offense that he's being seen for, but based not only off of the conversations and the interactions that we had after the incident, but also off of just my understanding of her, this isn't who she is. Most of what happens is all just panic and fear from the situation that's happening, and I know that deep down she doesn't want to and will never hurt me or anyone in the family. So we just really want her to come back home because we know that once she gets here, we can start taking those steps to healing ourselves and healing the family.
All right. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. And
I
did
couldn't
see that
understand anything he
you're
said.
you're in diversion right now. That was just
She beat that fool.
just begun about a month ago. On another domestic violence offense. Nevertheless, I am going to order that you be released on your promise to appear in court.
But I love
Order
her.
that you commit no further acts of domestic violence. And you need to be in Tucson City Court on May 13th at 1:30 in the afternoon, or warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand, ma'am?
I do. You said Tucson City Court.
You're going to get paid. Yep. All right.
But wait, just think about the
All right,
amazing,
you're excused.
the amazing SCX they're gonna be having when they reunite. It's just gonna be so much passion, just because they've been apart for, for a few hours, and they're in love. Oh, this is Tucson. Oh yeah, what's in the water over there making everybody wanna fight?
Hi,
Once
ma'am.
upon
Can I get your full name?
Robles?
Ms. Robles, I am seeing you this evening on a
12
couple
years.
of warrants that you had out of Tucson City Court. You've got one from 2022 for drug paraphernalia and one from 2023 for shoplifting. I understand. Are you still in federal custody right now?
That's right, Kay.
I'm in
Full
county
moon?
custody.
But are you?
Yes.
Can the jail tell me there's a federal detainer?
Yes, Your Honor. She's on here on her bed and a U.S. Central hold.
Oh, she's about
Okay.
to go to a federalos.
So you've got a superior court matter pending, and you've got a federal hold.
Hey, proceed with caution,
Right.
Jesse. I'm telling you, hey, I fear for you. It's either want to be
So
DUI,
as to these cases, I'm
domestic,
going to order
or
that you be
shoplifting.
released. But you're going to stay in custody, obviously, on your other matters right now.
Can you please be?
We're gonna
Yeah.
set
Hold on, I'm gonna
a
fix you up.
hearing
I'm gonna
for
take care of you
June
right now. Hold on,
6th
my
at
apologies. I
9
didn't mean
o'clock in the
to
morning.
interrupt
If
your
you are
listening
in
experience.
custody,
there,
that'll be a
Hudson.
non-transport
I got something
review.
for you.
If
Hold
you
up.
are out of custody by
I'm gonna be
that
quiet.
date,
I'm
you
gonna be
need
real
to get
quiet.
to Tucson City Court, or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand?
There. Do
you understand,
I took
ma'am?
care of Hudson.
All right, and I am going to appoint the city public defender's office to represent you.
Yeah,
Okay.
James, you're a monster, James.
That's all. You're excused.
Remember when you were humble, James? You had 50 people. I remember when you had 2 people, James. You were just like a nice guy. And I was like, just unstoppable. I don't even recognize you. Disgust me, James. You disgust me.
Hey, sir, can I get your full name?
Quiet, Hudson.
Sure, Albert, I am seeing you this evening on a couple of different matters. You've got new charges of drug paraphernalia, domestic violence assault, and domestic violence disorderly conduct. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty for you at this time and advise you that you're ordered to appear at all of your hearings. If you miss your hearings, they can go forward in your absence. Warrants can issue for your arrest. And if you're convicted at a trial and you can't be sentenced within 90 days of the conviction, you could lose your right to a direct appeal. Sir, I'm also seeing you on a couple of cases out of Tucson City Court that are in warrant status right now. Criminal trespass and drug paraphernalia from April 7th of this year and criminal trespass from January 13th of this year. I'm going to order that you be held on a $500 cash or secured bond on all of those city court matters. Order that you possess or consume no alcohol or illegal drugs, that you commit no further acts of domestic violence. I'm ordering that you have no contact of any kind with the alleged victim, your girlfriend, Elvita. And I'm going to appoint the city public defender's office to represent you.
That was it.
You'll have a hearing on April 23rd at 1:30 in the afternoon in Tucson City Court. If you're in custody, that will be by video. If you were to post your bond, you would need to get to Tucson City Court on that date and time, or warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand, sir? All right, you're excused.
You're making me yawn. So this is live, and this is Pima County. And you could pull these up all over the country if you will. Where are you going to find them? That I'm not going to tell you, but use your Twitter fingers.
No, that's what I can do.
2.5? Ching Gators. That's like super. That's like your stomach. It's like you're like out of it. Like you won't wake up till like 2 days later type of drink. My type of party. When I used to drink, I don't drink anymore. Your yawns are making me yawn. That's why I cover my mouth. So you know. So you don't see.
Hey, sir, can I get your full name?
Some of these kids
Mr.
are wild.
Bustamante, I am seeing you this evening on a new felony charge. Does counsel waive reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to an attorney. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you, and you've got counsel seated next to you for this evening's hearing. I've reviewed all of the information, including the state's recommendation of a $150,000 bond.
What?
Given the allegations here, I'll hear from defense.
Your Honor, he's lived in Tucson for 30 years and has ties to the community. He has no prior felony convictions.
What these
pretrial services did speak with his wife, who confirmed that there's no minors located at their residence.
Minors.
The wife can also provide transportation to court. He's a 2 on the FTA and the NCA scale. So based on the lack of criminal history and those other reasons, I would ask that you set the bond at $15,000.
Oh, hell no. We'll take the 150. The 150, please. We'll take option number uno. Rightfully so. Or a wood chipper.
Order a $50,000 bond. 50. It'll be cash or secured, released to pretrial services if that bond is posted. Monitoring or treatment as directed by pretrial. No contact of any kind with the alleged victim or any minors. And preliminary hearing date is scheduled for April 24th. That is all, sir. You're excused.
Hopefully, he catches a train one-way trip to HELL. If you catch my drift. Disgusting. That's why you never know. You never know. Like it's a crazy world out there. That's why my daughter, she will not be going to any sleepovers. She's never left unsupervised unless it's me and my wife. Cause hey, these people, they wait for opportunities like this. I don't like this judge. She never should have dropped it down to 50K. Hell no, that 150K was just perfect. Facts, bro. Exactly. Hey, it's straight up anybody. I tell my daughter, she's 6 years old. Hey, you never know what somebody's intentions are. It could be a principal, it could be a cop, it could be a teacher, it could be anybody, even family members. So you gotta put up your kids up on game, because you just never know whatever these sick thoughts are in these sick individuals.
Your Honor, this is the court interpreter.
Yes.
While we're waiting, I'm in the queue for 2 Spanish speakers. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And tell this fool to get out of here. We're done with him already. Get out.
Actually, just one. Padilla Montano was unavailable again this evening, so we're just going to see Escalante, who should be next.
A la grrr. You guys know you know what the rest is. Este viejito, como like my suegra dice, este viejito puto. Ajá, así. Que se va a comer una gran carretera de mierda. Damn, James, I never heard you talk Spanish like that. Mira, es que ese es un vale verga. Un vale verga. Voy a ser sincero con ustedes. Este come mierda. No, hombre. Y ahí tiene el hocico todo abierto. Ahí cuando le dijeron que era 150,000. Ay. Shouldn't be doing stuff like that. Damn, James. You talk like a Mexican that's trying to talk like a Salvadorian. Make that make sense. I don't know. So I'm all jacked up with my El Español. La migra. Are you going to watch the Love initial appearance at 8 p.m.? Hell yeah. We're about to switch over. As soon as that one hits, we're switching over. James. Damn, James.
Hi, sir. Can I get your full name, please?
Your Honor, if the interpreter may assist.
Yep.
Let's
Mr. Davis?
Señor, deme su nombre completo, señor.
Which one was for a sticker? Sorry.
¿Me escucha, señor?
Oh, sí, ¿qué pasó?
Shoot it.
Dígame su nombre completo, por favor.
Francisco Javier Escalante.
This is all natural right here,
Francisco
if you will.
Javier Escalante.
I got my
Vázquez.
stickers. All right.
Vázquez.
Sí.
All right, sir.
Yes.
I'm calling you this evening on a couple of new charges. You were charged with a felony possession of narcotic drug and a misdemeanor driving under the influence of alcohol or drug.
He got arrested for...
Señor, estamos viendo por dos asuntos distintos. La primera es tenencia de droga peligrosa. La segunda es de un delito menor por conductor bajo la influencia de licor o droga.
You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Tiene el derecho de guardar silencio. Cualquier cosa que diga podrá y será usada en contra suya.
You do have the right to an attorney. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you on the felony.
Tiene usted derecho a tener representación de un abogado. Puede asignar al defensor público para que lo represente por el delito grave.
Sir, as to the drug charge, it appears that you may be eligible for a drug diversion program.
Señor, en cuanto a la acusación de tenencia de droga, parece ser que usted podría calificar para tomar parte en un programa de sentencia alternativa.
Where if you go to court and you participate in some drug treatment, you could possibly have this felony drug charge dismissed. Are you interested in that?
Y eso se trata, si se presenta cuando le toque, es posible que participe en un programa de remedio, de tratamiento y después se desestima la acusación como si no hubiera ocurrido. ¿Le interesaría algo así?
Ajá.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to order that you be released to pretrial services supervision, so you'll need to check in with them when you get out.
Bien, voy a permitir que salga usted para ser supervisado por la Agencia de Servicios Previos al Juicio, así es que cuando salga tendrá que ponerse en contacto y comunicación con ellos después.
Monitoring or treatment as directed by pretrial and no alcohol or illegal drugs.
Tendrá que someterse a monitoreo o tratamiento como le recomienda la Agencia de Servicios Previos al Juicio, Pretrial Services, y nada de tenencia de droga o licor.
No licor y no drogas.
That hearing that I was telling you about, where you'll find out whether or not you're eligible for that drug diversion program, is 1 week from today.
De una semana.
Usted puede tomar parte de ese programa de tratamiento y desestimación del caso. Tomará parte en una semana más.
Pollo loco.
April 21st at 9 o'clock in the morning in Pima County Superior Court on the 3rd floor.
Será el 21 de abril a las 9 de la mañana en el tercer piso del Tribunal Superior, Superior Court.
And counsel, we have time for the PH?
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll make that May 20th.
La audiencia preliminar para que usted participe en el programa será mayo 29.
Okay, and then as to the misdemeanor DUI charge, I'm going to order that you be released on your promise to appear in court.
Come on.
Ahora,
you're supposed to deliver
de
that package?
De delito menor por
Not when you're DUI.
De droga, licor, voy a permitir que salga usted de la cárcel el día de hoy.
Inútil.
That
Inútil.
hearing is in 10 days on April 24th at 8:30 in the morning.
La audiencia para ese caso será en 10 días más, el 24 de abril a las
Pasmado.
8:30 por la mañana.
Un semejante
And that is in
pasmado.
Pima County Justice Court.
Y eso será en el juzgado de paz del condado Pima, Justice Court.
I'm ordering, sir, that you do not drive without a valid driver's license, and
Un
again, that you
animal.
possess or consume no alcohol or illegal drugs.
Ahora, señor, le voy a prohibir que conduzca usted sin tener licencia válida para conducir y nada de tener en posesión licor o droga.
You're going to get paperwork with all of this information on it, sir, but it's very important that you attend both of your court dates, one in Justice Court and one in Superior Court. Do you understand?
Ahora, señor, lo que le acabo de decir estará escrito en un documento que recibirá usted, pero es muy importante que usted vaya a las dos audiencias que se apartaron, en el juzgado de paz y en la Corte Superior. ¿Entiende, señor? ¿Entiende, señor?
Sí, sí.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. You're excused.
That fool blew
Bien,
it.
gracias, señor. Puede retirarse.
He had one job, and one job only was to deliver
you.
that package,
And
deliver
Your
the
Honor,
goods.
interpreter being excused.
And this
Yes, thank you,
fool
Mr. Davis.
stops at your local bar, a la
Yep.
barra, y se pone todo ahí, todo pisteado, todo. Come on now, you deserve to get caught doing all of that. Just for that, you're gonna get one of these right here.
Sorry, no tortinha.
Sorry, no tortilla, Big Al from the A-Beers. No, hombre, que se la caga. La riega, la riega. Damn, James, where you learn that Spanish at? I'm gonna tell you something. My wife's family. Bien salvadoreños que hablan. No, hombre, y ahorita ando practicando ahorita porque me voy a poner una gran zumba cuando vaya a El Salvador
Hey,
aquí
sir,
en
can I
mayo.
get your full name?
Sam Braziker.
Mr. Grayseeker, I'm seeing you this evening because you have a warrant for charges of narcotic drug for sale, dangerous drug for sale from August 16th of 2023. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Yeah,
You have the right to an attorney. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you, and you've got counsel seated next to you for this evening's hearing.
What is this?
Sir, I see that you're being
What up,
held
Lexi?
without bond on another, it looks like 2019 Superior Court matter. I'm not seeing you on that this evening, so you are going to be held without bond on that. It looks like you've also got a federal detainer as well.
Oh,
The state is asking for a $5,000 bond on this matter. Did defense want to be heard on that?
Yeah, that is true. That is
Your
true.
Honor, given the federal hold and the other pending matter, no objection to the state's request.
All right. So I'll order a $5,000 cash or secured bond and release to pretrial. If that bond is posted, monitoring or treatment as directed, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or weapons. Arraignment is scheduled in Superior Court for April 21st at 1:30 in the afternoon. All right, sir.
So that is correct. Yeah, if you have a green card and you get arrested, especially for drug related crimes, they will. Well, now it seems like they'll even take you for speaking your truth. You know, speaking out against the government. So just keep your mouth shut. Even if you're man, at this point it's crazy right now. It doesn't. Our future looks very, very bleak, if you will. And I'm not sure what bleak means, but we're about to find out. What up, Elias, man? Damn, showing up twice in
Hi, ma'am.
one
Can I
day.
get your full name?
Melissa Burnett Elias.
Very scary.
Ms. Elias, I am seeing you this evening on charges of possession of a narcotic drug, possession of drug paraphernalia, taking the identity of another, and fraud. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to an attorney. I'm going to appoint the legal defender's office to represent you, and you've got counsel seated next to you for today's hearing. So, ma'am, because you were on release for another felony for when you failed to appear at your sentencing on your 2022 matters, the state is asking that I hold you without bond. So I am going to, at this time, order that you be held without bond. We'll set a no bond hearing in Superior Court for April 18th at 2:30 in the afternoon. You should be hearing from your attorney at the legal defender's office before that time. And preliminary hearing date is scheduled for April 24th. All right, ma'am, that is all. You're excused.
Hey, she every time she takes my hat off, she says, "Look, everybody, he's bald." She cracks me up. She's funny, man. I thought you had, I thought you had hair, James. Oh, she blew my cover. She blew my cover. I'm bald. I got no hair. I gotta go to Greece for one of those hair transplants that I see pop up on my TikTok feed. Have a brand new set of hair for. Have a brand new wig for like $2,000. She's your twin. She's so funny. You don't have a cover to blow, James. Hey, bro, the usual punishments for that.
Murieta, I am seeing you this evening on a few different matters. You have new felony charges of
Turkey?
possession
I
of a
thought it was
dangerous
Greece.
drug,
One of those places.
possession of a narcotic drug, and possession of drug paraphernalia. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to an attorney. I'm going to appoint the legal defender's office to represent you, and you've got counsel seated next to you for this evening's hearing.
It varies for the punishments.
So the state recommended pretrial services release. She's steps eligible, but she's got city court files going back to 2018 through 2024 that are all in warrant status. So I'm going to hold her on some kind of a bond on those matters. Did defense want me to? I would suggest holding her on a $100 bond on the felony so that she's getting time credit. Or I could
Your Honor, in the circumstances, no objection.
Okay.
It looks like she has cat eyes.
On the felony matter, I'm going to order that you be held on a $100 cash bond, released to pretrial. If that bond is posted, monitoring or treatment as directed by pretrial, no alcohol or illegal drugs. We'll set that steps hearing so that's a drug diversion program, ma'am, where you may be eligible. You're very likely eligible because I don't see that you've got any felony history, where you can do some drug treatment in exchange for possibly having these felony charges dismissed. So
a first-timer?
You're going to go to Superior Court in 1 week on April 21st at 9 o'clock in the morning to find out whether or not you're eligible for that program. And preliminary hearing will be April 24th. So if you do bond out, ma'am, it's going to be really important that you get to that hearing and that you're in touch with pretrial, so you don't lose that opportunity to be involved in that program. All right, and then on the misdemeanor matters.
So on your first time, you might get maybe 10 days.
There's a case,
time
so we
served.
go back to 2018. There's criminal damage charge.
With 56 classes of anger management,
criminal trespass,
DB classes,
shoplifting,
with a fine.
2021, shoplifting, 2023, criminal trespass, and 2024, disorderly conduct, drug paraphernalia.
But it also
on those
depends.
Matters, I'm going to order a $250 cash bond. I'll appoint the city public defender's office to represent you. If you're in custody still, you'll have a video review hearing on April 22nd.
Like if the person, if the individual chokes the other individual out, you're gonna go to prison.
Bond out, you would need to get to Tucson City Court on May 14th that is correct. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
It just varies.
You're going to get paperwork with all of that information on it, but do you understand, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. You're excused.
Next.
Sorry.
With females.
¿Qué dice, señorita Laura? Sheen Gators. Damn, is this the Lion King? Damn, what's up with this?
Can I get your full name?
Corey Michael Honorheim.
Serial stealer.
Mr. Honorheim, I am seeing you this evening on a few different matters. You've got new felony charges of possession of dangerous drug and possession of drug paraphernalia. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to an attorney. On the felony matters, I will appoint the public defender's office to represent you, and you've got counsel seated next to you. I'm also seeing you on some warrants that you have. You've got a couple out of Pima County Justice Court, a couple out of Tucson City Court that are in warrant status.
Yeah, they will. best thing to do when you run into the cops, don't say anything because all that stuff is gonna get written down. And when you go to court, go Lakers. That's right.
So same deal, counsel. The state's recommending pretrial, but I'm inclined to hold them on small bonds on these misdemeanor matters. So $100 bond on the felony.
Your Honor, in light of the circumstances, no objection.
I'm going to order that you be held on the felony charges on a $100 cash bond, released to pretrial if that bond is posted. Monitoring or treatment is directed by pretrial. No alcohol or illegal drugs. And
what up, Elias? Damn, Elias man be showing up all over the place. What up, Elias man?
And sir, it appears that you are very likely eligible for a drug diversion program on the felony matters. I'm looking and I don't see that you have any felony history at all. So we're going to set a hearing in a week for you to go to Superior Court to find out whether or not you're eligible for that program. That is on April 21st at 9 o'clock in the morning. So if you were to participate in some drug treatment, you could possibly have the felony drug charges dismissed.
That's what's up.
And your preliminary hearing date will be April 24th.
Did somebody say comb?
But if you do post your bonds, it's going to be really important that you get in touch with pretrial services and that you get to that hearing, okay? So you don't lose out on that opportunity to do that drug diversion program in Superior Court. All right, on the Justice Court matters, you've got 2020 charges of drug paraphernalia, criminal damage, and then 2023 resisting arrest.
Just selling the jail counts.
On those matters, I'm going to order that you also be held on $100 cash bonds on each of those. I will appoint an attorney for you in Justice Court. That will be Janet Altschuler.
10 minutes for Maricopa and County. 10 minutes.
And you're going to have a hearing tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Justice Court. That'll be by video if you're in custody. If you post your bonds, you need to get to that hearing.
They might be at capacity, so they can't hold everybody. They could only have certain number of people in that facility. So they're gonna hold those spots for people that really need to be there. So for the violent individuals,
and we'll get to
big
the
cases,
city court matters.
You know, like the people that be pushing them pills, people that be unaliving people, serial rapers, if you will, per fire department. I know, you know what? I think it has to be like, it has to do with federal. I think if I'm not mistaken, I know Pima and I think Maricopa, they were investigated by the federalos because they had overcrowding like California did. So they put a stop to that. Before they would have you sleeping on the floor.
2024 cases.
They would have you on one of those boats.
Being at the park after hours.
It was all bad. Let me see. Shut the hell up. You don't know what.
Order one more $100 cash bond. I'll appoint the city public defender's office to represent you.
Coming in kind of hard in here, kind of talking.
You'll have a video review
right there.
on April 22nd
I got something for you, not crazy.
1:45.
Hold up.
If you were out of custody, you would need to get to city court on May 13th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You are going to get paperwork with all of that information on it, but do you understand, sir? All right, thank you. You're excused.
All right. These things, they've been
Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
They be coming.
Yeah.
They be coming. Stop talking.
What?
Stop talking. I got
that.
Hold on, son, moon. I got something for you, son. I'm going to take care of you right now. Damn, it's kind of crazy today. Yeah, bringing in all the crazies today, I see. Let me see. Where is it? Where did it go? Where is it? I lost it. Did he vanished into thin air. I'll catch him. I'm pretty sure he can't be quiet. He can't resist it. He can't resist. Or did you get him, Lexi? Dang, I missed what the troll said. He came in not high power. Came level 4 yard. He must have been a level 4 yard. Time to go. All right. So right now the next one's about to start in 7 minutes. I'm going to switch it over right now while we wait. And for those of you with negative energy, this probably isn't the place for you. Probably wouldn't do too well here. I don't engage with the trolls, if you will. I come in peace. I want no problems. I just want to entertain you guys. That's it. I don't put up with the disrespect. That's right, Lexi RN. Hell yeah. You go, girl. You go, girl. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think he knows what a comb is, right, Kayla? All right, all right. I don't know. I don't know. Anyone could hate is in this live. I don't know either. Like I don't be tripping. Like Hey, look. I'm not here for any problems. I'm not here to talk crazy to anybody. I'm just here to see the court cases. That's it. Like I'm not. Hey, look. I'm not a tough guy. Like I've never been to prison. Like I put everything out. I put everything out. Like I'm not faking who I am. This is who I am. Like if you run into me on the street, this is me. This is me. Like I'm not like looking for problems. I hate problems. I run from problems, if you will. Let me see. We love the commentary. The comments, James. Hell yeah. Let me see. You're chill as AF. People create issues just because. I like the buy. Man, I like you guys too. I appreciate you guys. That's why I jump on here day after day. I could be doing something else. I could be watching TV right now. But nope. I jump on here with you guys. Let me see. No need to explain yourself. Brother, we got your back. Did you just start? Nah, we've been on for about an hour. James, you're cool as ASF. I watch you every day. Hey man, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. And for those of you that come in day after day, hey, I be going through my list, and the people that have the highest hours, I be following you guys. I be hitting that follow, if you will. The commentary is top tier. I would say you, James, the mustache man from TikTok. Thank you. Highly appreciate, man. I appreciate you guys. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Dropping those $5 Canadian. Hell yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Aaron. Adam, I appreciate you, Adam. Blessing me with those 5 Canadian, what is it, CDN, if you will. Love watching. Stevie A, I appreciate you. Kim, appreciate you too. Let me see. We love you, James. We love James, if you will. Don't like him. Get the F out. I'll come back again. Hell yeah, Nicole. Hey, you're welcome. And you're more than welcome. You can learn a little bit from our legal system, whether it's, and I don't just do this. I do a wide variety of other things. For those of you that are new here, this is your first time. We do initial appearances in the states of Arizona, Florida, and some other places that I don't remember. We also do border parole hearings in prison. I'm not sure if you guys heard, but they're trying to muzzle me up in Connecticut. They're saying that I can't stream them anymore. So are you gonna be are you guys you're gonna be yeah, it's about to start right now in about 4 minutes. It should be starting up soon. Please be respectful. He takes the time of his like I'm not here to disrespect anybody. Like I'm not. I'm just here to give you guys give you that knowledge you won't get in college, and you might get a laugh or two. You might learn a thing or two from this American system here, because they will railroad you. Rene B _6 James the homie respeto y gracias. Is CT the only place that does the parole hearings? Nah, there's a bunch of other states. As a matter of fact, how would you guys like to do Kentucky? We could do Kentucky tomorrow. I got all day tomorrow, man. I love Kentucky. Kentucky, yeah. I think we're gonna do Kentucky tomorrow. We're gonna be in Kentucky, if you will, tomorrow morning. Yeah. Let me see. Leaving? Now we ain't going anywhere. We're waiting for the next stream to start up. Let me see that. Make sure I pause it. It's live. All right, cool. You're awesome, James. You don't deserve people to respect you. I watch you when I can. And thank you, Tasha. I really appreciate you. Luke, thank you for the follow. And if you haven't done so, please do so. Hit that follow button. It's free 99. Doesn't cost you anything. And I don't beg for gifts. Like, hey, look, if you guys, I understand, like, that's not a requirement here. And I don't ask anybody for gifts or anything. But I will ask you for is hitting that, tapping that screen, hitting that follow, and sharing. Sharing is caring. That's all. That's it. That's all I ask for around here. Other than that, it's all good. Let me see. In the UK, we don't get nighttime courts, only in the daytime. Yeah, I hear that. What's Connecticut's reason? They're saying, you know what? They didn't really say. If you know what? And for those of you guys who are interested, you guys should go check out their website, Connecticut Board of Parole. It's listed right in front of their parole board hearing. And if you don't like it, drop them an email. Let them know. Let them know how you feel. One of the reasons I do this is to spur awareness. Awareness. I know a lot of people have loved ones that are behind bars and don't understand what the parole process is like. Oh, the call is coming in. Let me see. I watch here and there, not in here every day or anything. Hey, whenever you can, it's muchly appreciated. I used to be a court clerk in Maricopa County from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Damn, Nikki, at that night shift. Hey, what's up? 154. What up, James? All right, so there it is. It just popped up right now. And before anybody tells me, because I know everybody, when top people come in, you guys tell me, hit James, hit the X, hit the mute button. Just so we're on the same page. Hey, has Oregon judge got a hold of? I reached out to her. Nah, they haven't got at me. Um, we're not in actual Teams meeting. This is this is a mirror of the screen, so I can't hit that button. So just to I know a lot of you guys like to get in here. Like I know how to hit that X. I know how to hit the unmute button, but I'm not in an actual meeting, so I can't do none of that. I was joking. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I was surprised there was night court that they were 9 to 5. Not in Arizona. No, in Arizona, I think they have a law saying that you have to be in court within 24 hours. So normally, I think they get you within there, maybe within the maybe within like 6 hours or less, or you get a free ride home. Now they have to get you in front of the court within 24 hours, or from what I hear, I think they have to release you. But 3 hours, yeah, within three. There it is. You have, hey, what's up, Carrie G __ OG Canadian flag. Hey James, can't wait. Hey James, can you hit the mute? You know what? Of course, for you, hell yeah, I hit that unmute for you. Let me see. What's good? East Side Phoenix, Corn Dog 602 Phoenix. What time? KY tomorrow. KY, she ain't getting no Diddy around here. Kentucky normally, as a matter of fact, I gotta email them. I'll email them in a little bit. Kentucky starts at 5:30 in the morning, but I probably won't start the stream until about 8 because I gotta do other things. I gotta set up other streams. And for those of you who are not aware, I um I run multiple streams on. Do you do Sacramento? No. As a matter of fact, I found their website today, and they do virtual ones, but it's prohibited from streaming them. So I don't stream any states that don't allow it. The states that don't have any like small prints saying that it's not against the law or that I won't be held in contempt of court or whatever, those are streamed. If it has something like that in writing, I'm not looking for any problems, so I won't do those. You should do Michigan. You know what? I've checked out. I got Michigan on my list of ones to do. Arkansas, I've never came across any across in Arkansas. TK has one tomorrow, or no, he got found guilty. I'm not sure if they sentenced him, but I know they found him guilty. I live in Indiana and they do virtual, but I'm not sure if you can stream. I'll check out Indiana, Cook County. Hey, that's what a lot of people have been bringing up. Cook County, Kansas, please. How about New Jersey? New Jersey, they have some. I gotta because I bookmark a lot of them, but my day's so hectic with these streams that normally I'll go to the ones that make it really. They make it easy to get into these. You guys see me? I went to right here, Maricopa. I just went and clicked and I'm in. Cook County would be interesting. Oh, TK, they're going
Thank you,
over
please be
punishment.
seated.
Oh, okay. Colorado does, but they have a small print that you can stream it. We got the hipster. We got the hipster judge with the little mustache and the little twirls, if you will. Richmond, VA. Oh, you know what? I've never looked into Richmond. As a matter of fact, last week I did my first board of pro hearing in Virginia. Thank God it's mustache judge. The guy laughing out loud. It amazes me that they don't have to change their clothes in Maricopa. Well, because they just get processed. Like they just got there. So I'm guessing they probably don't process them to just save time. If they're gonna go home, might as well just let them, go from the holding tech, opposed to processing them and then, processing them out. The deli judge. But I don't know. I've never been to jail in Maricopa, so I don't know. That's just my guess. My uneducated guess. I know in LA County, if you go from the glass house to court and you get OR, then you walk out of court in your street clothes. But if they hold you, then you're gonna get processed in, and man, you don't want to go through that process. It's like a back in the days, it was like a 24-hour processing period, and you might end up on the floor right next to Freeway Freddy, and you guys don't want to know who Freeway Freddy is. Have you been in county? Yeah, but this was a long time ago. This was another lifetime. The last time I hit county was in 2001, and I came home in 2002, and that was my last time. After that, I was like, screw this life ain't for me. I'm not cut out for this. You gotta be committed. You really gotta be committed when you get yourself into situations like that, because you gotta do a lot of stuff. You gotta put up with a lot of things that you normally wouldn't put up with. So tell us about Freeway. Oh, Freeway Freddy. Hey, Freeway Freddy. I'm not exaggerating when I'm gonna show you the size of Freeway Freddy. Okay, Freeway Freddy was like this big, the size of a cat, but he's a rat. And that fool, if you left your food out, you left your noodles out, your ramen noodles, your maruchans. Why were you in there? For graffiti, for busting some tagasiasos. No more orange chanclas. Man, hey, Freeway Freddy would fight you for your sopa. And that fool.
Good evening. This is the time for the 8 p.m. calendar and initial appearance court on April 14th, 2025. The court's orders to taking of DNA and fingerprints made on the first calendar of this month will apply to all hearings on this calendar. I will call you each up to the podium one at a time. Please listen for your name. I'm then going to announce whoever is up next. Please sit in the chair that's right outside of the courtroom. I'll let you know what you've been arrested for, what your next court dates are, and any release conditions that I'm ordering.
I hate this
today.
judge.
Let's go ahead and get started with Rachel Picola to the
Do you guys want to see what this judge looked like?
Antonio Linares to the chair, please.
This was a character.
Yes. Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
Rachel Christine Piekla, 31685.
Thank you. We are here today on 3 different cases. The first is the Superior Court grand jury warrant. You were indicted on 2 counts of aggravated DUI, both class 4 felonies. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in that case. I am setting an arraignment hearing on April 18th at 8:30 in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond in the grand jury warrant. That's a $100,000 secured bond. I'm also ordering pretrial services supervision along with alcohol and drug testing and monitoring as a condition of your release.
Okay,
We're also here today on 2 different probation violation warrants for violating term 1 of your probation. I will appoint you an attorney in both of those cases as well. I am setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on April 21st at 8:30 a.m. in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to hold you non-bondable on the probation matters. So you have a bond in your first case, but you're being held non-bondable in your probation matters. So don't post that bond because you're not going to be released on the probation cases.
Let me zoom
All
in
this
on
will
this
be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
Yes, Your Honor. I have 2 special needs children at home. Is there any way to? My PO knew about this the day after it happened, and I went to detox. She's been known about it, and I've kept her posted on this. This has been my only infraction since my charges 5 to 6 years ago.
5 or 6.
Those
Man,
are
I've been arrested in 24.
You can talk with your attorney. Your attorney can argue for your release at the next hearing.
Okay, and when did you say that was again?
Your next hearing on the new case or on the grand jury case is going to be on the 18th. Your next probation case is going to be on the 21st.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, this fool looks like when he drinks tea, this fool goes like this. He goes like this.
Antonio Linares to the podium.
He drinks with his pinky up.
And Nelsa Cruz to the chair, please.
All right, let me adjust it. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the normal.
Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
You guys know who he is now.
13 de junio de 1999.
Sir, do you understand or speak English or just Spanish?
Spanish.
Okay, go ahead and take a seat.
Ay, amigo, man, you making... Oh, that guy, he came from immigration. Watch, I know he came from immigration. How do you know, James? How do you know? Oh, I know how to spot them. Not the pinky. Hey, what up, Frank?
Cruz to the podium, and Tanner Huffman to the chair, please.
He knows English.
Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
Nelsa Guadalupe Gutierrez Cruz, July 22nd, 1984.
Thank you. We are here today on a failure to appear bench warrant on a case involving possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, class 4 felony. I will affirm the attorney that was already appointed to represent you in that case. I am setting a status conference post-warrant on April 21st at 8:30 a.m. in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond that was in the failure to appear warrant. That's a $2,500 secured bond. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons and no drugs without a valid prescription. Did you have a question?
Yes, I was incarcerated all these times. That's why I didn't show up to court. I was on the ferals on CCA. Last time when you guys released me, the feral picked me up and I stayed there until now. when Pima County Pinal picked me up, I was barely getting released from CCA. So that's why I didn't show up.
So talk with your attorney about that. I mean, that could be cause to be released on this matter, but without having any proof of that, I can't let you out on this warrant. So I am going to affirm the bond that's in the warrant.
How you guys don't know about it? I was incarcerated.
So talk with your attorney about that.
Okay? Oh my God.
All that's going to be in your paperwork. Grab your paperwork to your left and then take a seat.
Thank you.
Tanner Huffman to the podium and Jerome Kabamba to the chair, please.
What up, Gio?
Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
Tanner Huffman, 10/21/06.
Thank you. We are here today on a failure to appear bench warrant on a case involving unlawful means of transportation. I will affirm the attorney that was already appointed to represent you. I am setting a status conference post warrant on April 21st at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond that was in the failure to appear warrant. That's a $2,500 secured bond. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not have contact with the arresting officers, no contact with any listed co-defendants, and no drugs without a valid prescription. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead and grab your paperwork to your left and take a seat. Jerome Kambamba to the podium and Debbie Castor to
What
the
up,
chair.
Kramer? How's it going? Not the OMG. We got a short one. We could see him.
Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
July 12, 2002, Kabamba Jerome.
Thank you. We are here today on a failure to appear bench warrant on a case involving possession of burglary tools. I will affirm the attorney that was already appointed to represent you in this case. I am setting a status conference post warrant on April 21st at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond that's in the failure to appear warrant. That's a $2,500 secured bond. If you do post that bond, I am going to order that you not possess any drugs without a valid prescription and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, go ahead and grab your paperwork to your left and then take a seat. Debbie Castor to the podium and Victor Rohedrig to the chair, please.
I don't like.
Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
Debbie Castor, 7/30/56.
Thank you. We are here today on a probation violation warrant for violating terms 3, 4, and 5 of your probation. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in this case. I am setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on April 21st at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond in the warrant. It's a $1,500 secured bond. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All this is going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay,
damn.
Go to your left and take a seat.
Granny's still hitting the pookie. She's hitting the pipa.
Victor Roharig to the podium.
Man,
and Nathaniel
she needs to lay up on the pipa. That's all bad.
Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
My name is Victor Carlos Roharig, and my date of birth is October 10th, 1997.
Hey, this one looks like...
We are here today on 3 different failure to appear.
He looks like Edward Scissorhands.
I will affirm the attorney that was already appointed to represent
zoom in on
you in
this
each
fool.
of these cases. I am setting a status conference post warrant on April 24th at 8:30 a.m. on all 3 cases. That hearing will be in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond on each case. It is a $350 bond on each of the 3 cases. If you do post bond on all matters, you can be released, but I'm also ordering that you not have any drugs without a valid prescription and no driving without a valid driver's license. All this is going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
Yes. What kind of cases are I got 3 cases in this?
So you have 3 failure to appear bench warrants.
Does that have a turtleneck on?
For narcotic drug possession and drug paraphernalia. The second case is involving dangerous drug possession. And then the third case is involving narcotic drug possession, dangerous drug possession.
Suave, Al. Suave.
Okay, well, which year was this?
So they're from different dates of offense. You have one from February of 2023, one from June of 2024, and then one from March of 2023.
Okay.
One guy be excited.
Today's the 14th, right? And then the next court date is when?
The 24th, so in 10 days.
Okay.
Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and take a seat.
Hey, that fool
Nathaniel
straight.
Sumnes to the podium.
Hey, that fool. Hey,
Justin Kirk to the
if he
chair,
came into my cell, yeah, we can't be cellies looking like that. That fool has like a crazy look, like he'll try to dismember me or something. Yeah, we can't.
Sir, may I have your
we
name
can't
and
sleep
date
in the
of birth?
same cell.
Nathaniel Chambliss, 5/30/02.
Thank you. We are here today on the Superior Court new case and then 3 probation violations. On your new case, you were arrested on allegations of dangerous drug possession, class 4 felony, narcotic drug possession, class 4 felony, and 2 counts of drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in this case. I am setting a status conference on April 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on April 23rd at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court.
Shit, I'm from 81.
We're also here today on 3 Term 1 probation violation cases. I'll appoint you an attorney in those cases as well. Set them all for a probation revocation arraignment hearing on April 21st at 8:30, also in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond in the amount of $250 on each of your 4 cases. So the total bond of $1,000. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
So I am able to bond out.
You are, yes. You have a total bond of $1,000.
And there's no hold.
Damn, you're 20?
No hold out of another court?
For anything that you see, you know?
Let me take a look.
Because I don't want to try to post bail.
I do show that you looks like you have a Mesa case and
I was distracted
probation case.
By his turtleneck.
You'll have to be
I don't know what his bail was.
Well, those are misdemeanors.
That still means that
they're misdemeanors.
If you have an active warrant out of another jurisdiction, even if it's a misdemeanor, you'd have to go see that court.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's it?
Don't worry
Correct.
about it.
Any other questions?
Well, there's no way that I could go like rehab or something?
Rehab.
So that's a potential option that you have later down the line. We're at the very beginning of these cases to talk with your attorney.
JD?
Appreciate it.
Grab your paperwork to your left and take a seat.
Like, who
Dustin
cares?
Kirk to the podium and Isaiah Palacios to the chair.
That boy ain't going nowhere. Adios, amigo.
Good evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Dustin Kirk, September 25th, 1990.
Thank you. You might be cold, but I need to have your hands out of your shirt.
Damn, Dustin, he's rough timing it.
We are here today on a failure to appear bench warrant on a case involving narcotic drug possession, Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I will affirm the attorney that was already appointed to represent you today. I will set a status conference on April 21st at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on April 23rd at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond and the failure to appear warrant. That's a $1,000 secured bond. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any drugs without a valid prescription and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
He needs a turtleneck.
Yeah. What's the bond about? What does that mean?
So you have a bond of $1,000. You have to pay that bond in order to be released.
Released from what?
From jail.
That was say released from what?
Really?
You're in jail, buddy.
What happened?
So all that information is going to be in your paperwork. You'll get more information on the bonding process when you get back to processing. I am affirming your attorney. Talk with your attorney about what this means moving forward.
All right.
Isaiah Palacios to the podium and Matthew Stevens to the chair.
That would look like he lives like off the grid. Like it's a little cabin up in the mountains.
Victor Palacios, 129 Hot.
Thank you. We are here today on a probation violation warrant for violating terms 3, 4, and 7 of your probation. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in this case. I am setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on April 21st at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond that's in the warrant. It's a $750 secured bond. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
California.
Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and take a seat. Matthew Stevens to the podium. And
I think he might be right, but I think he might be from up north. He has to be from like Humboldt County or Butte County or something.
Matthew Stevens.
First appearances, yep.
We are here today on a out-of-county warrant out of the Pima County Superior Court. It is a child support arrest warrant. I am setting an arraignment hearing in the Pima County Superior Court on April 17th at 8:30 a.m.
Hey, what up, Hot
I
Mix?
am going to affirm the request in the child support warrant to hold you on a $500 cash bond. That is a cash bond that doesn't mean the entire amount does need to be posted. All this information will be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
Hey, thank you, Jim.
Okay, go ahead and grab your paperwork to your left and take a seat.
All right, have a good day, man.
You as well. Catherine Johnson to the podium. And Jaquise Trimble to the
Hey, my wife tells me that I come out happy from these hearings. Like, she's like, man, you're like, oh, happy.
Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
Hey,
Catherine Virginia Johnston, 3181.
Thank you. We are here today on a probation violation warrant for violating terms 3 and 5 of your probation. I will appoint an attorney to represent you in this case. I am setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on April 21st at 8:30 a.m. in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond in the warrant. That's a $250 secured bond.
She shot out.
Bond,
I'm from 81. I gotta get a close up of this mug. Hold up.
You must contact probation within 72 hours.
She shot out.
Of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have?
I don't even think she has teeth.
No.
Okay, go ahead and grab your paperwork to your left.
She probably she don't have any teeth. Yeah, she don't. She yeah.
Jaquise Trimble to the podium and Sarah Carrillo to the chair.
She's nothing but gums. Nothing but gums. Yeah, they got her. Rough
Good
life.
evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
Jaquise Trimble, 16304.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court probation violation warrant for violating terms 3 and 5 of your probation. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in this case. I am setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on April 21st at 8:30 in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to issue a secured bond today in the amount of $250. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
Okay, with the secured bond, how would that go?
So that means you can use a bonding company. Typically, bonding companies require about 10% plus collateral to post that on your behalf. You'll get more information on how to call the bonding companies and everything when you get back to process.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Could I pay the bond on my own? Like,
so come back to the podium just so the microphone picks you up.
Would I pay the bond on my own? Like, if I had the money, I wouldn't have to go through, like, the bails?
Correct. You can pay that all yourself or go through the bonding company. It's up to you. Okay. Not a problem. Sarah Carrillo to the podium and Jennifer Truman to the chair.
Good luck getting your wallet.
Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
Sarah Carrillo, 82888.
Thank you. We are here today on a probation violation warrant for violating terms 3 and 5. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in this case. I'm setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on April 21st at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond of the warrant. It's a $250 secured bond. If you do post bond, I am going to order that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions? Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and take a seat.
By the time you get here, all your belongings,
to the podium.
They separated for you from your belongings. Like they take your wallet, your cell phone, your keys, everything from your pocket, even your shoelaces.
You may have your name and date of birth.
Jennifer Truman, 7/20/1977.
Thank you. We are here today on a probation violation warrant for violating terms 3 and 5. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in this case. I am setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on April 21st at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond and the warrant. It's a $250 secured bond. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. Okay. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and take a seat.
Thank you.
Hey, make that make sense. The 81 and 77.
And Lorraine Shirley to the chair.
The math is not mathing right there. This is definitely a glitch in the matrix there.
Good evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Kyle Matheson, 11/16/1997.
Thank you. Go ahead and remove your hat for me, please. Thank you. We are here today on a probation violation warrant for violating terms 3 and 5 of your probation. I will appoint you an attorney to represent you in this case. I am setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on April 21st at 8:30. That's in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to affirm the bond and the warrant. It's a $250 secured bond. If you do post bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact probation within 72 hours of your release. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions? Okay, grab your paperwork to your
4 a.m. in the UK. Shout out to my
Lorraine Shirley to the podium and Sarah Weitzman to the
Hey, don't forget, mind the gap. Mind the gap, if you will.
Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
Lorraine Shirley,
Survivor, thank you.
1958.
Thank you. We are here today on a Justice Court warrant under the Encanto Justice Court. It's for a case involving driving under the influence. Because this is a misdemeanor allegation, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel, but you can hire an attorney at your own expense if you choose.
Damn,
I am setting an arraignment hearing in the Encanto Justice Court on May 1st at 1:30 p.m. I am going to release you today on what's called your own recognizance. That's a promise that you'll appear at your next court date. It does appear this is a failure to pay warrant, so there's some sort of fine or fee that was owed to the court, and that's why the warrant was issued, because it wasn't paid. I don't know if you were on payment arrangements or something along those lines, but you can get those reinstated by the Justice Court, and just make sure you go to your next hearing. As a part of your release today, I'm also going to order that you not possess any drugs without a valid prescription and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Did you have a question?
Yes, I've already did all of that. I have already been here before for the same case.
Yeah, she has priors.
The Glendale Police Department brought me here. I came to court here, and the judge released me on my own recognizance. She gave me a court date of March 24 to appear in court. I went there, and Judge Kavanaugh said, "What are you doing here? I don't see why you should have been here in court." And he said, "Did you do everything that they told you?" I gave him all the paperwork,
and he says your payment is on track and it's reinstated. So he gave me all the paperwork, and he told me just to go ahead and go, and I didn't have to pay nothing.
Okay. So
this one starts at 8.
Right here that Judge Chavarant issued on April 9th. So that was after your last court date. So I don't know exactly what's going on because I don't have full access to the Justice Court's docket. But as of 5 days ago, at least Judge Chavarant was posting a warrant here that because you're not meeting some sort of payment arrangements. So like I said, I'm going to release you today. I'm going to set the hearing in the Encanto Justice Court. Make sure you contact that court to see exactly what's going on.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and grab your paperwork to your left and then take a seat.
So these courts take
Sarah
place.
Weitzman to the podium and William Seda to the chair, please.
They take place every 3 hours.
Good evening. May I have your name and date of birth?
Sarah Naomi Weitzman, July 23rd, 1983.
Thank you. Can you just put your hood down for me? Thank you. We're here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of narcotic drug possession, Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony.
Right.
I will find probable cause and I will appoint you an attorney. I am setting a status conference on April 29th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on May 1st at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to release you today to the supervision of pretrial services. You're going to get an envelope as you leave court today that has details on pretrial release. Make sure you read through that. As a part of your release, I'm also ordering that you not possess any weapons and no drugs without a valid prescription. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
So you released today?
They're going to process your release because it's already 8:30 at night. I don't know if it's going to be tonight or tomorrow morning, but I am releasing it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Grab your paperwork to your left and then take a seat.
When is my next court date?
It's going to be on the 29th of April.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. William Seda to the podium and Brandon Poole to the chair, please.
All right, got rid of him. Hey, just let me know whenever there's somebody spamming. Let me know, or they're trolling or whatever.
Have your name and date of birth.
Let me know their apps.
July 27, 1968.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested on allegations of dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony, drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, and criminal trespassing, Class 3 misdemeanor. I will find probable cause and I will appoint you an attorney. I am setting a status conference on April 29th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing on May 1st at 8:30, both in the downtown Superior Court. I am going to release you today on your own recognizance. That's a promise to appear at your next court date. As a part of your release, I'm also ordering that you not return to the scene of any alleged crime, no contacting the arresting officers, and no drugs without a valid prescription. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and then take a seat.
Thank you, Kate.
Brandon Poole to the podium and Terrence Monroe to the chair, please. Good evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Yes, Brandon Poole, 02/25/1990.
Thank you. We are here today on a Justice Court warrant out of the University Lakes Justice Court. It's for a case involving criminal trespassing, which is a Class 2 misdemeanor. Because it's a misdemeanor allegation, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel, but you can hire an attorney at your own expense if you choose. I am setting an arraignment hearing in the University Lakes Justice Court on April 29th at 1:30 p.m. I am also going to release you today on your own recognizance. That's a promise that you'll appear at that next court date. As a part of your release, I am ordering that you not return to the scene of any alleged crime, no possessing any drugs without a valid prescription, and no driving without a valid driver's license.
Thank you, Your
All
Honor.
that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, grab your paperwork and take a seat. Terrence Monroe to the podium.
Terrence Monroe. What do you guys think Terrence did?
Terrence Monroe, 7985.
Thank you. We are here today on a Justice Court warrant out of the North Mesa Justice Court. It's for a case involving criminal trespassing, which is a misdemeanor allegation. Because it's a misdemeanor allegation, you're not entitled to court-appointed counsel, but you can hire one at your own expense if you choose. I am going to set an arraignment hearing in the North Mesa Justice Court on May 1st at 1 p.m. I am going to release you today on your own recognizance. That's a promise to appear at your next court date. It does appear that this is a failure to pay warrant, so I don't know if there are any fines and fees that you owe. Just make sure you contact the North Mesa Justice Court. They can likely get you put on some sort of payment plan if that's what you need to do. Either way, make sure you go to your next court date. May 1st. I'm also going to order that you not possess any drugs without a valid prescription and no driving without a valid driver's license. All that's going to be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, grab your paperwork to your left and take a seat.
I'd rather get caught for trespassing than for the pipa. You know what I'm saying?
Do we have our interpreter on the line?
Or the cocoa. Or we're gonna get back that dude.
Interpreter ID number 398891.
We got the T-move translator.
Thank you. Are you prepared to interpret for a legal matter?
Yes, sir.
What's funny is
we do have two different cases. Let's go ahead and start with Antonio Linares at the podium.
Vamos a llamar a Antonio Benares al podium.
Next.
Good evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Sí, por favor, señor, ¿me puede dar su nombre y su fecha de nacimiento?
13 de junio de 1999.
June 13th, 1999.
And your name?
Antonio Morales
¿Y su nombre?
Linares. Antonio Morales Linares.
Oh, this dude was in immigration. I remember him now.
Morales Linares.
Thank you. We are here today on a Superior Court probation violation warrant.
No hablo, bro.
Estamos acá en la Corte Superior por una violación de un orden.
Told you he knows English.
I am going to appoint you an attorney to represent you in this case.
Yo le voy a asignar un abogado para que lo represente en este caso.
He was here at the beginning.
I am setting a probation revocation arraignment hearing on April 21st at 8:30 a.m.
7 days.
Sorry, Your Honor, April 31st, at what time?
April 21st at 8:30 a.m.
Thank you. Vamos a programar una cita de revocación de aprobación el día 21 de abril a las 8:30 de la mañana.
I am going to affirm the bond in the probation warrant. It's a $5,000 secured bond.
Voy a asignar una fianza de $5,000.
If you do post that bond, I am ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Si usted pone esa fianza, le voy a ordenar de que usted no puede poseer drogas, alcohol, ni armas.
What up, Queen?
And you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of your release.
Y usted debe de contactar a su oficial de probatoria en un periodo de 72 horas después que usted lo dejen libre.
Thank you, Catherine.
All of this will be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
Todo esto va a estar en sus documentos. ¿Tiene usted alguna pregunta?
Put your hands down.
Es que acabo de venir de otra corte que me dieron otra fianza de $2,000, pero no sé qué caso estoy peleando. Me traen de condado en condado y nadie me dice nada. ¿Qué cargos me están poniendo? Y yo no estoy peleando casos, yo solo quiero que me deporten a mi país. Yo no estoy peleando nada, solo quiero irme a mi país. Aquí tengo la hoja, quiere mostrársela al juez. Mire.
You gotta serve your time, homeboy.
I just came from another court where they put a bond for $2,000, and they bringing me from one court to another. I don't know which case am I fighting right now, and I'm not fighting any cases. All I want to do is to be deported back to my country. And here's the paperwork if you want to see it, Judge.
Give me 1 second.
Permítame un momento, por favor.
So he knows he's done already, so he just wants to get over with and get back home.
What court were you seeing at earlier today?
Is this live?
¿En qué corte usted vio hoy, más temprano?
He hasn't said yet where he's from.
Antier fui a una corte con los Marshall. Me dieron ese papel. ¿Quiere que se lo dé yo?
I would say Mexican, based on the way he's speaking.
The day before yesterday, I went to a court that they took me. I went with the marshals. Here's the paperwork. Would you like to see it?
Porque tengo órdenes de arresto y nadie me dice qué cargo tengo. Nada más supuestamente tengo órdenes de arresto en Maricopa County, en TCA y Maricopa County. Pero ya les cumplí, ya nomás estoy esperando que me deporten. Aquí tengo la fianza, pero pues no tengo papeles, soy ilegal, me quiero ir a mi país. No estoy peleando nada, nomás que me deporten, que me lleven para México. Ya,
there it is, he's Mexican.
Sí, ya me dio la deportación, nada más estoy esperando que me deporten, que me dejen ir. Aquí tengo, me dan fianza, pero no soy ilegal, no. ¿Para qué me dan fianza si no la puedo ni pagar? No tengo ni papeles.
Oh shit, hold on, the screen's messed up.
They have bring me
from... The hell? How come you guys don't say anything?
They say that they have a warrant.
There we go.
But I don't know what I have been accused of. And even though that I have the bond here, but I cannot even post the bond because I don't have any documents. I'm an illegal alien here, and all I want to do is to be deported back to my country.
Okay, so you're here today on a probation case because you were placed on probation in August of 2022.
Usted está acá en un caso de probatoria, porque a usted lo pusieron en probatoria, en agosto del 2022.
So I understand that you want to, I understand that you may want to return to your home country, but that is not a process that this court handles.
Yo entiendo que usted quiere irse de regreso a su país, pero esto no es un caso que se atiende en esta corte.
We are here today purely on the fact that you allegedly violated your probation in Maricopa County.
Estamos aquí en esta corte el día de hoy únicamente porque usted violó su probatoria en el condado de Maricopa.
An issue of deportation back to another country, that's a federal case, so like the national government?
Un caso de deportación ya es un caso federal como un caso gubernamental.
Your issue of probation is a state court level, which is this court.
Thank you.
Y su caso de probatoria, de violación de probatoria es un caso estatal, lo cual es esta corte que estamos.
I am appointing you an attorney in this case, so definitely talk to your attorney about what your options are.
Le voy a asignar un abogado para este caso. Por favor, hable con su abogado acerca de lo que está pasando de todo esto.
But everything that I went over with you will be in your paperwork, so go ahead and grab that and take a seat.
Pero todo esto que yo le he comunicado a usted, que le he dicho, van a estar en los documentos. Por favor, tome esos documentos y siéntese, por favor.
Roberto Sandoval to the podium.
Roberto Sandoval al podium.
Roberto.
Good evening, sir. May I have your name and date of birth?
Por favor, señor, ¿me puede decir su nombre y su fecha de nacimiento?
Roberto Correa Sandoval, en 2 de mayo de 78.
Roberto Correa Sandoval, May 2nd, 78.
Thank you. We are here today on a failure to appear bench warrant.
Estamos acá porque usted falló en presentarse a una orden a la corte.
It's for a case involving 2 counts of aggravated DUI.
Por 2 casos agravados de manejar bajo las influencias.
I will affirm the attorney that was already appointed to represent you.
Nosotros vamos a reafirmar o a confirmar el abogado que ya le fue asignado a este caso.
I am setting a status conference on April 21st at 8:30 in the downtown Superior Court.
Means that somebody got hurt.
Vamos a programar una audiencia para ver el estatus de este caso el día 21 de abril a las 8:30 en la ciudad, en el centro de la ciudad.
I will affirm the bond and the warrant. That's a $5,000 secured bond.
Y yo voy a firmar una fianza de $5,000 para asegurar que usted se presente.
If you do post bond, I'm also ordering that you not possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Si ponemos la fianza, también voy a ordenar que usted no puede poseer armas, drogas o alcohol.
And no driving without a valid driver's license.
Y no puede manejar si usted no tiene una licencia vigente, una licencia válida de manejar.
All of this will be in your paperwork. Do you have any questions?
Thank you,
Todo
Brandy.
esto va a estar en sus documentos que se le va a entregar. ¿Usted tiene alguna pregunta?
No, gracias.
No, thank you.
Okay, go ahead and grab your paperwork to your left and then take a seat.
Vaya por favor a la izquierda, tome sus papeles y
Up
siéntese,
next
por
on The
favor.
Price is Wrong. Who's coming
And thank you
through?
to our interpreter. That was the only two matters we needed you on.
Let's
so
see
feel free
what's
to disconnect
behind
at any
door
time.
number 2.
Your Honor, thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. Have a good rest of your night.
You as well.
Thank you.
Ay, ay, ay.
And then before court started today, I was provided information on numbers 7, 19, and 31. 7 and 31 were causing disruptions, and then 19 has gone non-acute suicide watch, so I will find that they are a danger to themselves or others if they were brought to court. I will conduct their initial appearances at their cell. For number 31, we're here today for Sarah Papaleo on a Superior Court probation violation warrant. I will appoint an attorney, set a probation revocation arraignment hearing on April 21st at 8:30, and I will affirm the bond and the warrant of $250 secured. For number 19, we're here for Dontrell Richardson, new case, arrested on allegations of theft of means of transportation, class 3 felony. I will find probable cause and appoint an attorney, set a status conference on April 18th at 8:30, and an evidentiary hearing on April 21st at 1:30, and I will hold him non-bondable because he was on felony release. Finally, number 7 and 18 for Amber Sheets. We're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant on allegations of 3 counts of aggravated DUI, class 4 felonies, and 3 counts of aggravated DUI, third DUI, class 4 felonies. I will appoint an attorney, set a status conference on April 21st at 8:30, and a preliminary hearing on April 23rd at 8:30, and I will affirm the bond and the warrant of $500 secured. And then also a term 1 probation violation. I will appoint an attorney in that case as well. Set a probation revocation arraignment hearing on April 21st at 8:30 in the downtown Superior Court, and I will issue a secured bond
Thank you for
of
that daily heart,
$500 on that
Jess.
case. I will review each of these cases with each of the individuals at their cell and provide them with a written copy of all of my orders. If I do need to make any modifications or changes, I will do so either on the record or in writing. That does conclude the 8 p.m. calendar. We will stand in recess until 11 p.m.
11 p.m.? Did he say 11 p.m.? No, it can't be. Where I live, they only have court until banker hours, if you will. They shut it down. Snap! This behavior will not be blah, blah, blah. All right, well, it's a good time to shut this down. Hey, guys, I do appreciate you guys for tuning in today. Can we get a courtesy flush? Drop one, flush one. 5 p.m. Denver closed. There we go. Drop one, flush one. Dr. Phil will be back looking like this. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't done so, please do so. Hit that follow button. It's free 99. Doesn't cost you anything. And hey, you know what? I know everybody has a bunch of different opinions, especially the way the country's headed right now. James, you in at 11? Probably. If I don't fall asleep, I'll be back. But yeah, you know what? Look, I know everybody has a bunch of opinions right now. A lot of things are happening in the country. We're just here to watch the stream and focus on what's happening with these individuals. Let's try to, let's focus on that and whatever beliefs you have, just keep them outside of the chat, if you will. Just trying to have trying to learn from these experiences. I know a lot of people don't understand coming into this country illegally or whatnot. Fortunately for myself, I was born here. My mom came here illegally in the 70s, and she did it because out of necessity. Because where she came from, people were getting their heads cut off, and a bunch of wild other things. She was from El Salvador when things were bad. She came here, honest woman, never got arrested. And some of you might be saying, "Well, she entered the country illegally. That's a crime." It's civil. It's civil. And she got right. Luckily for her, she was able to, set her thing, get papers, got her green card, got her citizenship, and she's good. So, hey, you know what? I know a lot of you guys don't understand that and the struggles that people go through to get to this country. But trust me, if they didn't need to leave their home country, they would have never left. They would have stayed there. The U.S. caused a lot of that destabilization that made people migrate up here. It's another thing that you guys got to realize. I know a lot of you guys don't care, but those are the facts. It's like when it's like me. I'm originally from California, and I moved to a different state. Why? Because there was more opportunity for me somewhere else. Not everybody that comes into this country is a bad person. You obviously we just saw these court sessions, and we've seen some people that got caught up, whether it was DUI or drugs or whatever. People got things going in their lives. Not only illegal people got things like that going in their life. Everybody does things like that. So for the country to blame these individuals for all the problems that are happening in this country, people just need to get their heads out of their ass. That's not it. These people are not causing those problems. Those problems that are being caused is coming from within, and they're just playing you like fools. And that's what it is at the end of the day. Just step back and realize the things that you're putting out there is not cool. You see, my family's from Mexico. I'd rather live there if I was there in money. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I mean, people don't leave their countries because they want to. I'm sure my mom didn't want to leave when she left, but she had no choice, and she ended up here, and here I am. I'm a born American. I'm American, Salvadorian, Puerto Rican. What the what? Damn, dude, you're Salvadorian, Puerto Rican? Hell yeah. Born and raised in LA. Necessity, yeah. Appreciate you, game. Hey, that's who I am. I just, I don't like to get into this political talk, but I do see the comments and whatnot, and it doesn't bother me because everybody is entitled to their own opinion, for the most part. But I'm Puerto Rican too, and Samoa. What the what? So damn. But yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Not everybody that's here is a bad person. And one thing that an observation that I want to share with you guys is a lot of times when people talk down on our people, I trip on it because those people that talk bad on us are the people that utilize these people for services. Like they own construction companies, and who do they have hired? They got immigrants, and they pay them peanuts. They take advantage of them, and then they're talking crap about them. Those people are the ones that are helping them, put money in their pocket, able to buy homes, able to take their families on vacation. But then they look down upon them. It doesn't make any sense. Or these are the people that have Consuelo raising their kids because they're all doing I don't know what, or they're a gardener. They talk all that madness, but then again, you're using these people for services. It doesn't make any sense. If you don't like them, don't use them. Make it make sense. Stop the BS. There it is. American married to a Mexican with kids. Make it make sense. Think about it. Think about it. If you really don't like those people, then don't mess with them. Don't utilize them. It's not cool. Anyhow, I see Dr. Phil came back, and it's probably time for me to go. I gotta go ahead and do something with my daughter. But hey, thank you guys for listening to me. Like I said, I don't like to get into this political stuff. It's not my cup of tea. But I just wanted to throw that out there. Um, it's just something that has to be said. For those of you guys, spewing that stuff. Think about what you're saying, because you guys are happy that people are getting thrown out of the country, but just wait until when they start focusing on you, because it's not gonna stop there. Right now, whether they're focusing on green card holders, they're gonna start kicking out American citizens, and guess who's gonna be next? You. And that's when you're gonna be crying when you're sitting up there in a prison in El Salvador with other people that you hate. Those are all the people that you're gonna be surrounded with. And then what? What are you gonna do? You're gonna be outnumbered, and all that you were talking, you're not gonna be saying a peep. And you were like, that's never gonna happen to me. Just wait, because that's where this country's headed. Just you wait. Just wait. So keep on throwing them stones, if you will, and it might catch up to you one day. And you'll be like, damn, James was fucking right. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming into my future. You're gonna say to yourself. But it's funny how life does that to you sometimes. For you to realize what time it is. He's already spoken on this. Citizens may be next. Straight up. People don't believe it. Nah, it's not gonna be me. I was born here. I've been 3 generations, 4 generations. Yeah, say the wrong thing. Let's see where you end up. Let's see if you end up in El Salvador in one of those flights. Then what? Anyhow, hey, I am Collect Call James. You are watching. You have a collect call from. And like I said around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. And with that, we're out. Think about it. I'll be back at 11, all right? A rato. James, stop talking Spanish. This is America. Chales.